Passing Fargo, speeds are 80 miles an hour, no traffic. Speeds are 90. Up to 7 out here. Right at 7 miles, speeds are over 80. It looks like he's about to get on the south freeway. Passing on the right shoulder lane freeway.
Despite the sheer number of officers on his tail, Stiles expertly eluded his pursuers. That's until he crashed his SUV in the North Rosedale Park neighborhood and fled on foot.
Move! Where'd he go? Already, I don't have a visual. I'm gonna need a canine down here. Four radio vehicles empty. I don't see anybody.
What about the bitch he grabbed up?
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Eastbound. Down further, back to the backyard.
Adam 4, go again.
Where's that? He's over there. Go slow. Dallas got him.
Adam 4, first status.
Forward here, still looking for him.
They're one of these backyards. We're gonna need a perimeter down here. We have an open ground.
Stiles was nowhere to be found, but the officers knew he couldn't have gone very far, so they set up parameters around the area and enlisted the help of residents. There was a violent and dangerous man on the loose in the neighborhood, and he needed to be flushed out.
How you doing? Do you know anything about, is this?
You say you're located?
Great Dearborn Heights is sending over their canine.
All right, thank you, I appreciate you.
Hold on. Where's he at?
Yeah, but let me get my dog.
Oh, let him get his dog. Let him get his dog. On the other side. What's your address? That's it. That's east side. It's east. East of that. East of that.
Yeah, he came, I was sitting on the back porch, he came at me, he ran and jumped that way. And when I
Was
saw
anyone
him,
with him?
I went at him, and he went around the corner that way.
Was anyone with him? A girl? All right. White shirt, get that out. Let's just check this right here. What do you see?
Yeah, one east of Glastonbury is road.
Let's cover this right here.
Get that dog inside.
As time went on, the officers efficiently executed parameters slowly narrowed in on Stiles, and he was found in the last place anyone expected.
Get out now! Get out! Get out! Get out now! I'll shoot you if you don't get
What I do?
Get
Nigga,
out!
you know what the fuck you did.
You try anything, you're getting
It's
shot.
hiding in the trash can on top of that. Stupid.
What was that?
90, we got him.
That's where happened now.
That's the suspect they got.
Instagram takes up too much time. What I'm about to share with you is how my team and I shave off hours of
Other hand now.
10-3 sounds like it. Adam 90 confirming the suspect.
Yep. He's in custody. He was hiding in a recycling bin.
Stay on the ground. Don't move.
You got any weapons on you?
1040 of the female.
Hey, you got any weapons on you? Can you hear me? You okay? Are you okay? You're breathing. Can you hear me?
The jig was up, but Stiles refused to talk or cooperate with the officers and would not say anything about the whereabouts of his victim. Even though the chase was over, she was nowhere to be found. After a half-hour search, it became clear she was hiding from more than just her alleged abductor.
And that was her boyfriend.
Was she in the trash can or what?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pull over.
The same backyard he was in as well?
No, not that we located, but the video that. Stay on your stomach for a second.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna roll you up.
So you got lights right behind you.
All right, now get up.
The woman would not tell officers if she had been abducted or what was going on. She was eventually allowed to go home and no charges were filed against her. Michael Stiles was not charged with kidnapping. Instead, he was charged with receiving and concealing a stolen motor vehicle for driving a stolen SUV, a third-degree fleeing and eluding charge, and a fourth-degree fleeing and eluding charge. He could spend up to 12 years in prison and pay fines of up to $11,500 if found guilty. This is Edward Allen Sotelo, a 51-year-old ex-convict willing to do anything to get away from the authorities. The entire ordeal began on the 13th of October 2021, when a Volusia County Sheriff's deputy found himself driving behind a wanted fugitive with active federal warrants for bank robbery and violation of probation. When ordered to pull over, Sotelo refused and stepped on the gas instead, triggering another intense car chase.
Dude, Joyce is running his foot.
Lisa, speeds 50, he's slowing down, he lost the tire, traffic's white. He's in the turn lane.
Man, that nigga got his gun pointed while he driving.
Southbound and the north lane.
Negative.
Due to the heavy traffic, the stop sticks could not be deployed. Sotelo continued to barrel down the street. Multiple deputies eventually converged on Sotelo and would try to box him in.
Listen to tire, yeah. How can he get the tire?
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! South on Myrtle. Hey, he just crashed into a super patrol car, then he's 12 up down the street.
He's 12 up, he's southbound on Dixie.
Eastbound. Southbound Dixie Freeway from Canal. I got 10-1.
Once again, Sotelo stubbornly evaded the deputies, but soon found himself in a cul-de-sac on South Ridgewood Avenue, trapped with nowhere else to go. Sotelo got out of his car and ran for it.
2 units heading to block entrance. Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Bail out, bail out, bail out, male. Gray shirt, blue jeans. He's got a black hat running eastbound towards the river. He's reaching! Female, white female, pink shirt. He's in the river. He's swimming eastbound into the river.
Love games but hate the grind? With WeMod, you can be invincible, unimaginably wealthy.
Stop! Hey! Stop! Hey, you ain't gonna make it. You might as well come back. Can't see both his hands. Yep. Watch him.
Alright, people get off the radio. X05 Central,
Watch his hands.
Call the Coast Guard as well.
Yep.
He's right here now.
Hey, I can't see both hands. Watch his hands. Alright, he's like 30 yards from the bank here and he's swimming south. Am I not coming across?
With officers hot on his tail, Sotelo made the split decision to jump into the intracoastal waterway and swim to freedom, a decision he'd come to regret. Sotelo wasn't the only individual inside the car. His passenger, 31-year-old Melissa Anderson, had immediately grabbed her drugs and bailed following the crash. She didn't get very far.
Stop.
10 4, you can hold the rock up for 7 feet, you're already there.
Come on. Oh, stop. You heard LT? Now, look at my lieutenant, please. Hurt or injured in any way?
The airbag.
Hard to see him. No, I'm all right. Take it. Okay, I'll turn the air on for you.
Is there a way to smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, just hang tight. Okay, we gotta do some paperwork and stuff. Just hang
Yes,
tight.
sir.
All right? You're one of our guys. Okay. In the car.
Melissa wasn't nearly as brave as her accomplice, who was still desperately swimming away. Of course, all it took was a short boat ride to catch up with a very exhausted Sotelo.
Hold. Neutral. Forward. Yes. Just hold it. He's got something in his right hand. Show your hands. Throw that shit out of your hand. Hey, you got nowhere to go. Come on, man. Don't try time to give it up. Do you have any weapons on you?
He's got nothing else. When I came out, he just had that hat.
Are you done?
We'll go hands on. If you want to maintain lethal, we'll go hands on.
Come on. You done?
It's easiest to get him back here.
Get yourself hurt over nothing. You got any weapons on you?
Let's see your hands, bro.
Hands up real quick. Hands up.
We're going to help pull you in.
We're going to help you out. I want
to see your hands the whole time, though.
Someone take lead on this.
We're going to bring him
How the
back
fuck
in.
you supposed to swim?
As soon as we get him to the
Show
side,
their ass your hands.
Not around for anything. You understand the instructions. Am I clear? Yes, sir.
See your hands.
You listen to these guys
Hands up, brother.
now. Otherwise, I will shoot you.
Here.
Come to me.
Let me grab my hand.
This way. Come on, man. Swim this way.
We got you, bro.
Swim this way.
Come here.
Come on, man. We don't want you to drown. Come to us. Let's go. There's a dock line right there.
Come here, bro. Here. Grab the same line. Dude. Grab that line, bro.
Both hands. You're not going to be able to swim out here. Come on. What's his first name?
Sotelo spent the next 20 minutes refusing to get on the boat until he was promised a cigarette. Cigarettes were the least of his problems, and he was heading back to shore to face the consequences of his actions.
Shoot me a text. Yeah. Leave your name on there, and then I'll reach out to you.
What was your name?
Ed.
I ain't got no weapons on me. Nice to meet you. There's no reason to throw me on that ground.
You just have a seat on that chair when you get in there, bro.
I'm right behind you, man. Oh, got on that boat. I'm gonna wait on you. I ain't going nowhere. I just don't want to out of town, man. I'm giving you a cigarette. I don't want to be falling. You're not.
There's a seat right there for you.
Good. Nobody throwing you on the ground.
There you go. Have a seat right there, brother.
Get up there, have a seat on that fence right in the middle.
Thank you. There you go.
That was it.
Alright. Like I said. And I'll meet you up on dry lane and get you that cigarette. Man, my word. I got split my eye.
Including his existing warrants, Edward Sotelo was charged with aggravated fleeing or attempting to elude with property damage, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, driving with a suspended license, and resisting an officer without violence. He could spend up to 60 years in prison and pay fines of up to $31,500 if found guilty. As for Melissa Anderson, she was charged with possession of heroin and paraphernalia and resisting an officer without violence. She could spend up to 5 years in prison and pay fines of up to $7,000 if found guilty. Miles away from the coast, we find ourselves in Valencia County, New Mexico. On the 15th of August, 2022, 40-year-old Jesus Jimenez was pulled over by an on-patrol officer who knew the 1998 Dodge pickup he was driving was a stolen vehicle. With his family watching, Jimenez denied stealing the vehicle and cooperated with the officers throughout his arrest.
Our vehicle broke.
What's up?
Our vehicle, my wife's vehicle that we drive from. This car was just a borrowed vehicle.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it, man. You don't have to.
Albuquerque.
Go ahead, let's go to the other side real quick. Go to the back.
They need to act crazy though for them to do that.
Up it. Oh, sorry. We'll see what's up, man. I mean, I don't know what's up. You don't know what's up, so. Or that's what you say, so we'll see.
I don't know, baby.
You wanna hop in? Nothing. Let me just confirm this VIN, bro. Make sure that that's the actual. You guys are free to go inside if you like. The only thing is I'm gonna need you to get a ride, okay? So if you wanna wait inside and then, cause this truck is coming with us. So.
Where did he borrow the truck from?
One of his friends in Albuquerque. I don't know the friend.
How long has he been driving it?
He had it.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Apparently, Jimenez had borrowed the pickup from a friend, someone his wife had never met in her life. He was then taken to the station and grilled even further about the vehicle, but Jimenez kept on coming up with more stories.
So where did you get the truck at?
One of my buddies lent it to me.
What buddy?
His name's John.
John what?
Martinez.
John Martinez? He's from Albuquerque?
Yeah.
All right. Where's he stay?
Up on the Bajito Mesa.
Okay.
Really doesn't have an address.
When did he lend it to you?
Just like last night. We just needed a right to register the kids.
Where did you get it from? Like what do you know the address?
No, because it's just like the Mesa, really. There's not.
You met him in the Mesa?
Roads. Yeah. Have you ever been back there?
In Albuquerque? There's no Mesa in Albuquerque.
Yeah, there is.
In the city? No.
No, not in the city. Out here on Corte Pajarito area. In the South Valley.
Okay, and so you guys just were like, hey, let's meet in the Mesa and exchange this truck?
I believe he lived there. I met him down, there's a little convenience store that's kind of by my house, and I see him all the time. I talk to him. He's a really good friend of mine. And he's like, I know your vehicle's out. There's a truck there that has been sitting there. You could use it if you need to. And I'm like, yeah, I could use it to register the kids to school.
Did he have the keys for it?
Yeah, there's keys for it.
The ignition's not punched out or anything?
No.
And he just said there's a truck in the Mesa that you can use if you need?
Like, it was his, of course, and his property up there. And he's like, I have a truck there that you could use. you know, just use it and bring it back when you're done. He said, okay. Use it for the day.
And you called him and he told you all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimenez doubled down on his claims and was even willing to call the so-called friend if he had access to his phone, or at least that's what he wanted the officers to believe. As soon as the officer left to get his phone from the vehicle, Jimenez somehow got out of his handcuffs and stealthily walked out of the station without anyone noticing before calling his wife to come pick him up. Jimenez's sudden disappearance triggered an intense manhunt. 4 hours later, he was found hiding out with his wife at Los Chavez.
Five, 2, second. He's detained. The cuffs on it? No. Where are the cuffs at?
I don't have one, man.
Okay. Let's go this way. Spread your feet.
At this point, it didn't matter if Jimenez had actually stolen the vehicle. His escape plan did not pan out exactly how he'd hoped, and it was only going to get worse from here.
Now you got more charges, man. A lot more.
Bro, I didn't steal no truck.
I'm not your bro, okay? My patience for you is running out, okay?
Let me get my truck.
That was the stupidest thing you could possibly done, dude.
No, but I didn't steal the truck.
No, I don't even care, dude. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You get charged with it.
No, I didn't.
And everything else.
Probably best to just be quiet, bro, because...
I didn't take nothing, eh, so...
Back up. Face that way.
Sorry,
Look that way, too. Oh, nothing on you?
Oh.
And then you got CYFD involved for your kids.
Oh, my kids weren't involved in nothing.
They're right here watching you get arrested.
Oh, no. They're inside the house, so you can't say they're watching.
Oh, I can say, bro.
Yeah, you can say it, but you're lying.
Am I lying? It's on body cam. There's 2 kids looking at me.
Good? Good.
What are you doing? Taking
Yeah. A double lock. I'll get him from you at the jail. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. You would have been out within a few days, dude. That was freaking stupid.
The officer was right. Jimenez had racked up a lot more charges, but he wasn't the only one in trouble. His wife had knowingly or unknowingly aided and abetted his escape, so the officers decided to have a word with her.
You last saw me.
Yeah.
How did you get in contact with your boyfriend again?
He's my husband, and he called me from a cell phone number. I was like, where are you calling me from? He was like, oh, I ran into a guy. He was just sitting in his car. They let me go. I started walking. And I was like, walking? I said, they just investigated you? And he was like, well, they just sat here and they talked to me. And I just took off walking, and I guess he didn't get a call. That's what he said. He didn't really explain too much with me. He didn't have handcuffs on him when me and my mom picked him up. Nothing. And he's acted like nothing. He was just like, I was like, that's it? Like, they're just going to let you go? Like, why would they say a truck is stolen if it's not stolen? And he was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to contact the friend or whatever. I said, you gave them your friend's name. I said, what is the friend's name that you sat here and got it to? He said a guy named Rob. That's who he told me after I got home.
That's who he told you gave him the vehicle?
That's who he said lent him the vehicle. Rob,
Okay.
I've never met Rob. I don't know Rob. I don't know Rob. I don't know where Rob lives.
Rob doesn't exist. There is no Rob. He told me John, so there's no Rob. He stole
said
it
Rob was
himself.
John's friend. That's what he told me.
So, about what time was this all at? What time did he call you?
He called me from a cell phone number. I was at my daughter's school. Remember I told you I had to go to my daughter's school?
Yeah.
He called me from a cell phone at 3:39. I was like, whose phone number is this? And he
Cell
was
phone
like,
at
some guy
3:39.
that was sitting in his car.
Oh.
The officers believed she was innocent and did not charge her. As for Jesus Jimenez, he was charged with escape from custody, possession of a stolen vehicle, and driving on a revoked license. He could spend up to 4.5 years in prison and pay fines of up to $11,000 if found guilty. Our next case takes us to Erie County, Ohio, where a
You can turn any slogan or funny quote into a professional design in just minutes with one tool. Making text-only designs, whether that's shirts or anything else.
Suspect was arrested following a hilariously failed burglary. On the 26th of July, 2023, officers responded to reports of multiple alarms going off at the Vacation Land Federal Credit Union on University Drive. At the scene, the officers could hear someone crawling through the air vent and waited patiently at the only possible exit.
Come over the drive-through.
About to descend the exit was 27-year-old Tristan Heidel. His well-thought-out heist had ended in failure. All he now wanted was to disappear into the night. But there was one slight miscalculation.
Get out. Get out.
Okay. Just put your hand behind your back. Who's here with you? 951 in custody.
Inside his bag were a flashlight, cell phone, drill bit, vape pen, and construction tools, but no cash. Tristan Heidel was charged with breaking and entering, possession of criminal tools, and safecracking. He could spend up to 3.5 years in prison and pay fines of up to $7,500 if found guilty. This is 33-year-old Jonathan Kaiser, and on the 11th of April 2023, he put the entirety of Florida's Marion County Police Department through a lengthy high-speed chase. A chase so intense they rolled out the motorcycles, canines, and even deployed a helicopter. All of this started with Kaiser refusing to pull over for a traffic stop.
Looks like he just struck a car.
Everyone, you have him. He just went southbound. Any effects with the stick?
He's pulling into a yard. Looks like 5818. He's in the grass behind the house.
Alright, can I get somebody with me? Pull about 45 with me. Everyone, where's he at?
Okay, he's bailing. White male, jeans, no shirt, running.
With nowhere else to go, Kaiser suddenly crashed into someone's yard and immediately took off running. Of course, the deputies were right behind him.
Which house is that?